Yo guys, no bet winner, no entry.
Okay, Mr. Bet winner.
Sports fans out there, are you ready? It's a beautiful evening and welcome to tonight's game. The lady shows up and she's been denied. Oh no! But wait, she's back with Bet winner. Wait, oh what a beautiful pass! And it's a
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years, and gaming can be addictive.
Me did young chua and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come bushing for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map tap send. Intienne also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come bushing for Ghana for na tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Whilst we are still here looking at ways that we can bring some peace among our folks in our country, we are also calling for some kind of discipline among the civilians as well, because we don't want anybody to be beaten unlawfully by the military men and all that. But finally, yesterday we talked about how things were going at Ashaiman. We talked about how all the difficult moments people are suffering from is really making life stressful in Ashaiman. But today, a press statement that has been released tells us that there is an explanation to the actions at all. Will the explanation sit well with us, or maybe they will not sit well with us? It is going to be one of the topics that you'll be looking at today here on Showbiz Daily, live on Sammy Flex TV with my people, Roland Damate, who is already in your shot, a blogger, talent manager, and an event publicist. And Derek Money is also here. Derek Money everywhere. E-News GH, he's also an event promoter. He is a blogger, talent manager, and also a pundit here on Showbiz Daily, as well as in Team Dodu Solomon. Simply call him Chemo. Chemo is our online manager here at Sammy Flex TV or Flex Entertainment. And also for all your digital solutions, in Team Dodu Solutions, they are ready to take care of you. So look sharp, contact them, and let us see what they can do for you as well. And to the production team, Digital Rasta, he is also called Currency. He is doing camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show, and he is also the man in charge of the production here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex, and thanks for being a part of it. Have you subscribed to us? If you've not done that, please do, and share this link with the people all over the world. Tell them that this is the house of quality show-based information in Ghana. It is called Sammy Flex TV, and the show is Showbiz Daily. Meanwhile, if you want to send money to Ghana from abroad, remember the only option for you is tap send. It is the best. That's why I said the only option for you. All that I have to do is to go online, download the app, tap send, put in your details, and you are even going to benefit from some money in your wallet. If you're in America, you get some $10 to start with. If you are in Europe or London, you get some euros, some €5 and £5 to start with. That is if you use the promo code SammyFlex. So get the app, use the promo code SammyFlex now, and start making some good money. Meanwhile, Bet Winner is also calling you to make money from your favorite team. When was the last time you cashed out? like Derek Money will say, cash out time. When was the last time you cashed out from your favorite team? If you have not been doing that, please get the app on your phone now, or better still, you can bet via the website www.betwinner.com.gh. Be smart and get your thing now, and you are going to also make some money with that. But again, you should use the promo code SammyFlex so you can get the bonus. That is 200% bonus anytime you come in fresh. So put in 1 cedi, you get 200 bonus, and from 1 cedi to 2,500 Ghana cedis, you are still going to get a 200 bonus as a first-time user of the app. BetWinner, it is the best app for betting. Remember that this has been verified or certified by the Gaming Commission of Ghana, and also know betting is very, very addictive. It is not for persons below 18 years. That is very important. Now, let's go straight to the issues on board today, starting with a press statement that came from the Ghana Armed Forces, aka GAF, and the fact that even as I speak to you, the last time I checked, a report from Ghana Web also suggests that they have deleted these press statements that they shared on all their social media handles. Information I read from Ghana Web is that the statement has been deleted. What does it mean? Does it mean they have retracted the words in there? Does it mean someone has ordered that the message in there goes back to where it came from? Or does it mean they want to do more, so there is no need to even explain to you why they did it? Yes, it could be any of these meanings. Maybe they want to go out and still vim people, so there is no need for us to even explain because we are not stopping. Meanwhile, Stonebwoy has also said something about what is happening at Ashaiman in a live video, IG video. Sammy has also tweeted something about it. Let's put it together and clear the Ashaiman story so we can move on to other things. Richie, first give me the press statement. Let me first read the press statement, and after that I can take it from there. Okay, so I can read from screen. And it says, personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces on Tuesday, 7th March 2023, conducted a swoop in Ashaiman and its environs in a manhunt for some criminals who are suspected to have stabbed and killed a young soldier, Trooper Imoru Sheriff, in the early hours of Saturday, 4th March 2023, at Ashaiman Taifa. Trooper Sheriff, who was stationed in Tinyane, was in Accra as on a course and had sought permission to visit his parents at Ashaiman, where he grew up, but was found in a pool of blood in the early hours of Saturday near the Amania Hotel in Ashaiman. GAF wishes to state categorically that the military operation, which was sanctioned by the military high command, was not to avenge the killing of the soldier, but rather to fish out the perpetrators of the heinous crime. Following the operations at Ashaiman, Taifa, and Tulaku, the military personnel picked up about 184 suspects aged between 21 and 47 years old, and have since handed them over to the military police and subsequently to be sent to the Ghana Police Service for screening and for further action. During the course of the swoop, the personnel seized 29 slabs and 57 mini slabs of suspected Indian hemp and amnesia, among other forms of the narcotics. The Ghana Armed Forces also wishes to place on record that the swoop was not targeted at innocent civilians, but was an intelligence-led operation conducted on suspected hideouts of criminals and crime-prone areas in the general area. GAF, however, acknowledges that, regrettably, some innocent persons might have been caught up in the operation and consequently suffered some distress due to the location they found themselves at the time. GAF accordingly wishes to urge the general public to provide useful information, support the security agencies in weeding out criminals and miscreants from our communities, and to desist from shielding and conniving with such suspects in order to curb criminal activities in the country. And already, like I'm saying, this was signed by E. Agri-Kwashi, and as it stands now, the statement is no more on their platforms where they released it. Maybe it is because of the error found in the date, which they said 7th March 2022, which is supposed to be 7th March 2023. They use this here.
So when you are in a hurry or when you want to lie,
they use this here. easily. Yeah, you are what to like you was what to move. Okay, but before Roland comes in, let me also read a tweet from Samini. Samini has been tweeting. Let me read a tweet from Samini. No, okay, this is Stonebwoy's on. I think Stonebwoy is saying that it is 9 a.m. in New York and I'm just waking up to the news of what's going on in my beloved Ashaiman. I unequivocally condemn all acts of violence and lawlessness, whether it relates to the brutalization of innocent civilians or unlawful killing of a member of the armed forces. May all those culpable be found out and made to face the law fully. So when the issue came out first, this was the first reaction or statement or a tweet that came from Stonebwoy, and that was apt. Anytime I read this tweet, I said, yeah, man wrote like a lawyer, making sure all loopholes will be covered completely. Whilst we were thinking it was going to be like this until investigations will start for us to really know what transpired, we were there. I think we were even on TV when someone gave us notice that, oh, Stonebwoy was live on Instagram, and I asked, what was Stonebwoy talking about? Now, what Stonebwoy was talking about has also triggered some conversations. People think that the issues he was raising were unnecessary, they were not called for, and to them, they see him that he goofed on that statement. Let's go watch that video shortly, and when we come back, I pick the views of my people on Ashaiman issues so we can delve into other serious matters as well. I'll be back.
Stonebwoy calls for peace and advises the boys in Ashaiman and makes fun. Stonebwoy calls for peace and advises the boys in Ashaiman and makes fun of soldiers snatching someone's girl.
Oh, Ashaiman. Eh? Meanwhile, be you your love life where you Sebi, see, if you understand, many people, they do many things about relationship. Hey, my Lord. Somebody they collect for, somebody in there, they big up Asamoah and big up. Share, obi ono, or real one side, the G the year to share love. It's no people say, love no the Italy, and you're working. Love no you're working, or you understanding you working. What I say? Who couldn't pass? They say, so Jama, who can find, who can him say again, oh boy. Soldier. Bis again and again in Kano, and I guess some Kano Krana. Say, we are seeing a woman.
Okay, Rose, so let's start with this. Put all the pieces together. No, have you read the Samini tweet yet? So let me see the Samini tweet because it is also in line with what is happening in Ashaiman alongside other celebrities who have also talked about this. And he says, what can a civilian say after this statement? Watch your mouth, my youth. There is always the right terminology to justify an action or inaction, and that to condemn a reaction or rebellion. Know which side you belong and act accordingly. Don't fuel fire you can't fight. Some people even think that this tweet is a punch or a blow to Stonebwoy because of what Stonebwoy might have said in his live video on Insta. Yes, continue from there.
Let me say, I wish the family of the deceased deepest condolence. In fact, when I saw her, I saw the woman, Charlie.
On any Japanese one?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but
I'm so convinced. I think I had something like that.
And especially I feel so bad.
Yes, so call a man for cry connection G 5,000.
5,000. And then I don't come with
and I say no. Recently, a lady called me that she wants to go to the army, but Obi or one is on 5,000. I mean, models.
Okay. Into Obi or one. I know. Every crowd when you know, but the all one dear.
So, Brasa, me arrow. In fact, to be called Nyama with me now, baby, na service kwasi bia bekun.
Time abedidi no.
Obedidi, obeti wa banana kwasi bia bekun the area. Our condolences to them. I think Samini statement in there, if people want to connect it with what Stonebwoy said, Well, they probably, it is the way they understand it. But me, I want to generalize it and say, even in the statements now, Ghana Armed Forces for releasing, I will not concentrate about the error date, the substance of the issue, and so now they've come out to explain, say, whatever videos or footages that are going viral of them vandalizing innocent civilians or brutalizing innocent civilians in Ashaiman was not just done to avenge the death of their personnel, but and also not to seek revenge, but to seek justice and also find the perpetrators of this crime.
Yeah.
Now, that is well understood. Whoever committed this crime needs to be investigated, brought to book, and then they act. Emma me yem sheme kakra na Emma me too comfortable here. The latter part of the statement that are saying yes, regrettably some innocent civilians were caught up in the swoop. And it makes me ask so many questions. Say, okay. And you see, that is what I want to connect with Samini's statement. Say, yewo brofubia yebetimi they are justify whatever action or inaction that goes on.
Okay.
So the only thing a civilian now you can do is to watch your mouth. Because whether you are part of the crime or you are not part of the crime, the moment it happens, whatever happens to you, there is an English that can be used to justify it.
Yeah.
And one year, there is nothing you can do about it. Because reading that line in that statement only tells me, say, wa won kan ho a woje aba, wa won kan ho a yeye udini to mame, wa won kan ho a yeye o maso ye de menti asem, asisi a whether hospital ye mia okru ye mia no. The only thing that is being said to you is sorry, wrong timing, wrong place. That is the
wrong place at the wrong time.
And that is what the statement says. And I
think it's true.
And me feel some way because I don't. The reason why these service personnel or these public servants, especially the security service, are being taken good care of. Especially if I don't remember the last time Ghana police and Ghana Armed Forces cast some demonstration. Unlike other public service institutions, it is because we know our last resort, especially when it comes to intelligence of this nature or sensitive matters like this. And these kind of inactions, is the swoop that they are talking about, are things that I can say is methods that probably were being used in the past. Because everybody, Obi will make a statement there because and at first, no, hey, will you be a soldier for me, and you'll be a baby, yes, Chroma, yeah, guy. And if in this modern day and age, yes, I know whatever swoop that they did, they said it was based on intelligence, and they've actually outlined the results they got from that particular swoop. That is taking about 180 something people within a certain age range, and they are going to process them for screening. What they've gotten their result. Me, my own is that,
and it makes sense in the investigation they are doing.
Me, I don't have any problem. My own is that
it will.
If
they are able to out of this get the cooperation.
Exactly.
It will.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. That okay. So my own is, I am praying by the end of this screening, we will be able to get the necessary results out of this swoop. And the people who are not part of this particular saga will be compensated. Because some people who probably have been added to this are breadwinners of their family. We are saying it is just a distress that they've gone.
Yesterday I saw a video of a company car that they dropped the workers from the company car. And whipped them.
And now, productivity in the whole of Ashaiman, or especially those areas that they swooped, is on zero now as we speak.
It will be on a low.
It's on zero as we speak. So what happens to the innocent people in that community who have been affected. If that is me, I say then I know people would say, oh yes, therefore they need to do it to them so they can get some, because probably somebody will say, oh, because some of them will hide those criminals. We know they will hide those criminals. That is why an institution like yours was established. You understand? Senka yenim say, oh, ye can say ye jai obia permanent. Senka say be Ghana police ni Ghana security service ke hu hia. Yenim say yentimi hwe ye ho so nti, and some of these things are likely to
That's
happen.
why they are called law enforcement agencies. Yeah.
Intino, if some of these things you still would come and use probably the methods that we probably would have resorted to, then a man yes some way, a man commodiano NCC papa.
Okay.
So we will just plead with them.
Is that why you think they might have deleted the press release from the handle?
Maybe because check it far, because some arguments will even be that okay, so the result outline that they gave said they actually arrested this number of people,
184, and
the slabs of Indian herb and whatever narcotics that they got. So somebody would ask, including amnesia. So somebody would ask, was that the purpose of that soup? So are we saying that somebody who only smokes amnesia or uses narcotics is the only person that can commit such a crime?
No.
Exactly. So if that is the current result, I just want to know, okay, after the current result, they are going to go further to get the people who probably might have done this particular thing. And no na me hwehwe, because whether you've gotten one container of India herb or amnesia or whatever, me enom fa me ho, because the India herb or amnesia that is not what killed the personnel that eno na amamu yes asupu. And so far you have not stated say that is the reason why your personnel was probably killed. You understand? That is not the reason why you've lost the personnel. Unless they want to say India have no more, that was the reason, or that was the bone of contention. So they should, I am praying, say, the people who, the innocent people are almost from, because that 180 something, I don't know if omunina kahon committed a crime.
That is not possible.
So if there are people who are amongst this 180 something, innocent, whatever the stress that they will go through from now till the time this screening is over, I am just praying say they will be highly compensated, because the trauma alone crampono ain't easy.
Well, there is money, cause compensation in there. It's quite it's compensating with another soldier. Compensation. That was compensating with another soldier. Yeah,
it's quite unfortunate, but when forecasting is idea china say anti for na yichi. And idea china ya kotini. And yet we all condemn the act na Ashaiman for no no. Say at least save your question a girl be crap no things like that.
Community
shouldn't give a room for you to kill the person. No. But soldiers for so I think they went too far, because say asemsia we know how as a civil servant and now say military for mobile organizing mostly intelligence. I like the way they use that word, intelligence. Yes. Intimum poam huakono, and some of my intelligence near Juma or a display. But I'm saying Intimia Mawahan.
Intelligence like no, this is military we are talking about.
Okay, it's almost intelligence.
Military Ghana
intelligence. That's I'm saying Stonebwoy assembly see although you say you can't Ashaiman they are a Stonebwoy. I like his first tweet. Maturely written. Okay, you to me say only her, but address the issue as it is. That is the way to go. As a public figure, as a messy area. And I won't name details. And I won't name details. You don't have further information because
I'm sure for now someone has told him something. So that was the information he was working with.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He still cannot come and rant like that.
No, but he trusts where the information is coming from.
Then he shouldn't come on IG Live to come and talk. He should just call the necessary authorities, because the latter part, last statements of the president may not release it and say, if you know anything about whatever is going on, try and reach out to the necessary authorities. And your Instagram Live.
But necessary authorities, meaning is a military no more come myself.
Some you know a part, some you are
our advice
they go wound you.
Yeah, our advise anybody not to cooperate with them, because you are likely to suffer. Any suffer, yeah.
Okay, allow direct money. In one of the videos, if you go then go wound you.
I think Stonebwoy, the live now did not add any value to whatever he wants to address or the issue he wants to address. No, we shouldn't go that angle. As a Messi Anayeka, let's concentrate on the subject matter. What actually transpire? That is where we need to channel the energy to.
Exactly.
But not a situation now over conflict with other interests at the realm. Okobane say we are living in a society obia in anger eba be good so because as a way nyatima at that very point in time, because obia wudi obia try say obi be sympathizing with or the family,
and especially with this kind of death.
Exactly. Now, ode kwakofa and girl no, I think say whoever advised Stonebwoy to come to IG Live no one can it tweet now no onya tweet no the
tweet made sense
on the tweet.
That tweet made sense.
Then you be march tweet no na ye hu nyansade ewom, but all of a sudden utimi baba na se oba IG Live ebe kasa me IG Live ni nyina ye bogus. That's why I don't want to attack the soldiers too much. Because as wa ufi hood no at the end of the day ona obi ebe hwe so e de akasa into words na be fi wa no anuma ba no it's supposed to be something that ebe motivate ebe sympathizing with the
edible
people.
Yeah,
but not you coming from that angle. It's meaning IG Live not buy enough bad angle no there. I think say so ko timi delete here kebeboa, but e code that. Well,
I think the information was that he ended it abruptly.
Exactly.
But whilst we were on TV, somebody said, "Oh, Stonebwoy ended in live."
Exactly. It was so ending because M1 he's rather adding sort to injury.
I also want to believe he was angry then. Like maybe someone close to him might have been affected, so he was angry. Yeah, I'm sure. Say Obi Obeno, ako enwa go come. Until they are only pains. Double T.
Until only Sasemba or a public figure, we know represent Ashaiman. Know how I will be to me ras in at the end of the day. And Medani Dimbones can farm because once people started tagging with negative about Ashaiman. That is where you rep. Ekobane sa u project away nyina na ebema no so ho abeba bansam. Until I advise him. So oba out to be ma beka asema, it's either a press release no yet detailed every day be making meaning to our ears, not a way or beka be ma besa dey say bebre aba because asama ho dey dey won timi fi ho no into onfanesa but some you heard the act of the military.
Okay,
it seems say this is something a type cost so anytime bia military man be ebewu bia no, this military people will just go there, they beat everybody who is there. The same thing Major Mahama then Choboase and I've witnessed some. Is it the way to go? Is it the law?
No, it's not the law. That
so
one
why?
I can see.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
So why? That is the only channel, and I remember when that is something I think the military, Ghana Armed Forces, they need to educate us on that. If that is the way, that
is not the way.
Because as an instant be a best, that is the same thing we are seeing.
But that's not the way. It's against the law.
So they need to set up. If you want to use intelligence to do investigations, I think we have right channel. You have right ways. I team channel. Every now investigation that we the correct corporate now already no. But don't just go inside and be beating people. But the man woman fool. And the metes ako ba me tia me me sisi me ko to be car ne nam ho. Yeah, because I'm not ko to be. When we say the 20 bars I'm to be honest with you. As a man kasa na yetim, everybody is confused because if everybody is not confused community if I press release in my date here wrong.
And send
delete. Nah, check their credibility. The credibility of the Ghana Armed Forces is a question.
So be a shit.
And the press release about
no
issue. Several one major
to release a press statement and backlash. Hey, by some will be a shit.
The person you pray post to plan as December huna place delete cry. Yes.
And Ghana Armed Forces. Hey. That's a very sure. The read this time so be because I remember those issues. Then time me PRO for xylophone. Bibi sa corner bibi information.
Atomusu. I think say one, either they were in a hurry to come alive. Was rest statement man. There are certain things where you man think say now it's not needed. Press release of the Bible. For me or to me, it is not needed. Our press release it. Just go straight forward. Attack the matter or the issue, then address it openly. No beyond so genuinely what is going on. But to come and lie like this. That's why the letterhead had been lied.
After this investigation, we've now heard or been able to get hold of the real story about what even caused the death of this person. Then we can say, oh, soup now, yes, then it has been successful. But if still the cause of death, they can, then.
All right, Chamo, continue. Thank you, Derek.
First of all, press release, at the current modality, I can guess, and I think it's because all that they put there, against Ghana Constitution, against the laws of Ghana. You can't justify it. And even military people now or minimum laws, any other they go and delete it. Because all the things that they said in there against Ghana laws. And military people are not above the law.
Yeah.
They have to operate within the law. And if you mistakes in the free man, Ombeka say delete it. Because all kind Ghana Constitution, Article 15, they are violating. You don't have to beat anybody if even you suspect or a criminal. Don't even separate them, the young guys from one or my. Just say anything a Ghana law nimuno or my violating. And what trust I do better? Nobody will say keep it. Yes, and the Omeka delete it. And almost year president no almost year direct to say we had intelligence, so we go in to do what is necessary. Something small. But when you lie, you have to do more lies to cover the lies. So you say more things and they are kind of there, the bema. Musha ya gramu musa.
It's real Jimmy.
Yeah, agree. Word na Mr.
How much each would do?
How much each would do? And I would say to him, so I agree. And that's why I delete. I mean, a simple statement they say, but how much each movie, yeah, agree, Bem. Also delete. Yeah, no, anything no delete. And the sad part for me is that when you do something like this and you get like the high profile people trying to justify it or trying to make it look good, then there's a problem. That's the sad part of me. It's like, wow, are affected or wow, can at this point you are nobody to them. Just let them do their jobs. And this thing can escalate. We see it say normal. That's how they do their things. We know we have heard a lot of them, but it's still wrong. Even if that's how they do their things, it's still wrong. It's not only Ghana military and we can learn from others, and this is not how they operate.
Okay.
So if you are operating like that, obviously you are in the wrong, especially in the 21st century. When we want to,
wrongly.
Yes, when we want to use other means to solve problem rather than using the physicals and trying to terrorize people, it's supposed to be the last resort. In fact, from the beginning of this world, I mean, using the physical means of settling issues is basic, it's primitive. It's like that's how animals act. For the animal kingdom, the way they control things is physical. The one who can dominate others physically is the one leading them. So if in a world where we will consider ourselves as more civilized and we still want to use that primitive method to control things, we are like the organism down there, like because that's how they operate.
That's how they operate.
Yes. So if we are using the same means, we are operating the same way.
The same wavelength.
Yes. Yeah. So it's sad. It's sad for us to go that direction. I think we should all advise against such acts. I mean, we can do better as humans as we can do better. And when you do something like this, and the way we are talking about it, it will also give more room for the perpetrators to either do more or even run away.
Hide, yeah.
Let's
in the midst of the confusion, I'm sure they are laughing at some way. Or they are crying.
Closer town than the Ashaiman. Let's say Tema.
Yeah.
So the perpetrator can even be living in Tema. And no about committing a crime. Any Ashaiman for what Tema no because we didn't use the right
but
way
this one I know they would get a killers.
Yeah, of course, but and the means of the get a killers and that one I can bet my head on it.
I know this story. I know they will get the killers.
I can bet my head on it. This means will not get the killers.
Well,
there are other means. And they get the killers, not this means. And I think they have what it takes to get them anyway.
Okay. What do you think about Stonebwoy and Sammy Street?
Yeah. Okay, the Sammy Street I think is clear and it's not to shade Stonebwoy.
Okay.
I think it's to tell everybody that yes, people can do whatever they want and then use some words to justify it. So just be careful not to get into their trap or something when they are doing things. Like regardless of whatever I'm saying, when I hear that they are doing something like that, I will not go and face them and say that you are doing things wrong. No. I will hide somewhere, I will run somewhere before I say whatever I want to say. And even sometimes you avoid having certain argument, not because you don't have a good case. It's because the person that you are dealing with is not that reasonable to get where you are coming from. And you can't do anything for that person to change their mind. So why do you continue to engage? You have to step away for the person to do whatever they want to do. So Samini is just giving us a caution that when they do things like that, they will find all the good ways to justify it, even if it is against the law. So just be careful how you deal with it. Stonebwoy's statement, I wish he didn't. I mean,
go there.
Yeah. The first statement was good enough. It was political statement, like
the tweet.
Yes, the tweet was. But the video, where I have issue is with when he used a rumor going around to say whatever he said. I mean, it's a rumor. It's not official.
Yeah, it's not confirmed.
So yes, so you a person of his stature or caliber shouldn't be using rumor statement or rumors to make such statement. It makes it some way. That's all. Me, I don't see it as so serious, but because of his position. I mean, some ordinary person can say that.
And goes
but yes, but Stonebwoy saying it will legitimize on the rumor. Like when maybe later it may come out that, oh, that's not the case. But because you Stonebwoy said it, some people may still believe it. There be Stonebwoy kind. And it is something like that, you know. On try to avoid it just for the sake of his position. Otherwise, a big deal, but his position will make it a big deal.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Well, still on Stonebwoy, we still want to commend him for something that he is getting right. Ever since he signed on to DefJam Universal Music, so many people have been expecting more. In fact, higher expectation from the signing of that deal. And looks like it is working. He has been releasing songs. We have seen that even his sound has changed. We've seen that he is still on the global trotting. He is going here and there all the time. Now, what we have seen latest from Stonebwoy is a listening session of his yet to be released album, an album expected to be released in April. And DefJam organized a listening session for him in US of A. And I said, wow, work has started, a Juma Koso. And maybe we would have to commend him. Something one of his people shared on a WhatsApp platform that I would want to read. His name is Papa Logic. Yes. No, not Papa Logic, Papa Logic. Papa Logic, not Logic. Yeah, Papa Logic. And let me read this. Yes, Papalogy of Logi Entertainment. Now he shared something and he said DefJam currently hosting a private album listening session at their headquarters in New York with industry stakeholders for Stonebwoy's upcoming 5th studio album, Ghana to the World. And when I saw this, I was just full of excitement that wow, this is a listening session held by DefJam, and they've called the stakeholders in America's music industry. And I said, wow, the Grammy agenda is going to agenda. Now that we are releasing the album in US, distribution to be done in US, agenda is going to agenda. Let's go catch a portion of it. When I come back, ask the views of my people what they think the benefits of this means to Stonebwoy and more. Watch it, I'll be back.
What's really good, New York? How y'all doing? Yo, I'm really excited that you all came to join us today to hear this incredible album by this global artist, Stonebwoy out of Ghana. One of the world's most fascinating and interesting artists, combining styles from all over the planet. Very much an original, combining the Afro energy with the dancehall energy. And you know, this is his first project with us here at DefJam. We're all super excited to be connecting the dots globally for such a special album. And you know, we're just excited for you to press play so we can get into the vibes and the amazing energy. And shout out to the whole team and everybody that's been working on this. Album coming in April. So excited that we get to hear it a few weeks early. And I don't know if you want to add anything, Stone.
Well, so we saw that introduction very wonderfully made, and like I keep saying, Ghana to the World indeed. Stonebwoy's 5th album about to be released, and the fact that he has gotten a listening session put together by one big record label for the world, DefJam Universal Music, and they are doing this for him in their headquarters. It means that work has started. Derek, what do you want to say to Stonebwoy? Congratulations to him though, to start with.
Yeah, Brasam, congratulations to Stonebwoy. I think this is a serious milestone.
Yeah.
Or achieve, especially with DefJam. We all know the muscles are DefJam a pulley when it comes to music.
Strong ones.
Yeah, management. Yeah. Brasam, I always say this: if you want our music to get to the top, our artists needs to be signed on to record labels. It will really, really, really help our industry.
Okay.
For instance, if this thing happen, DefJamming. Na yenya be miensa ewo USA. It's our music that is flying very high. I just made this statement say me person share the Nigerians, you know, those who are attached to record labels and see how they are doing in the music space.
And how they are flying.
Obit me releasing young many 3 days here na nipa na bit me about be superstar within a twinkle of an eye because of a record label. And me see me dream one na here.
Big boy all of a sudden.
Brema, big all of a sudden. Because they are attached to record labels. And I'll not be surprised if Stonebwoy, April, or the album never. Now we not Grammy nomination now. And now we need Grammy crown. I'll never be surprised. I always say this. Most of the record labels now, the gurus behind the scene, most of them now did that this award scheme.
Of course, I'm on the plugs now.
I'm on the plugs, I'm on the links, So getting connected to them, no, it gives you that accessibility, man. Nomination crown break.
A bit tum.
For instance, Grammy, Okwanya fa so a friend is saying, Kiddy, a friend is saying, Stonebwoy now copy honum, Prudenta, and then tie is a plug.
One more than being.
That's me. Made a person cool. At them numina honum, it was Prudenta, and the plug you copy honum. So one or the other, yes, it's a big deal for Stonebwoy and the Ghana music a lot. But one thing advice I will give to Stonebwoy is saying, they shouldn't be a standstill. Or by man I say, I think say baby we do. There's more room for improvement. He has a very long way to go. Musically, say Oma Neye very satisfied with the DefJam record now. I think say it will not help him with the ideology and the mentality. He say he wants to win Grammys. Stonebwoy have to win Grammys at all costs. And also winning Grammys at all costs. And this is the your friend said the journey now was starting. And our advice here artists, you know, they should make ways, sell Ghana, sell their music. Now you bring more records, attachment, because name all the Nigerians who are flying very high. They are all attached to the Sony, the RCA. They are all attached to record labels, Empire.
And
it's working for them. Recently, Black Sheriff Etimi called distribution day with Empire.
The benefits. He's winning big.
And these are certain things a bebwa. And to me, with DefJam or signing, if it's initial or signing, now you said them who the impact.
Actions.
Yes, but it's now yielding results. And imagine say why you na ye be sign launching no US. You are getting all the plugs. You are getting all the links. Album listing. US. You are getting all the plugs, all the links, everything here as an artist for you to move to that angle now. This is a very big deal for Stonebwoy, and I think say the level now we do know, and so on maintaining that level no.
Okay.
Now on position who ye because I feel the quite be. So this is a big deal for Ghana music industry, and this is a big deal for Stonebwoy. You know, so they are grow cry. Pushing extra harder, and I think it's to work for him.
Charlie Wakasa pa, well spoken. Yes, Chebo, take it from there.
Yeah. Big ups to Stonebwoy. I mean, this is good. I mean, it's positive for the industry as well, and it is clearly telling us that there is a way, and you can't just talk and things will work for you, especially those who will say support their own. That's not how it works. Stonebwoy is telling us clearly that that's not how it works. You have to put in the work. You have to know where to go. You have to know
who to talk to.
Yes. You have to know all those things before. In fact, even if you say support your own, do all those things before you come out to say support your own.
Yeah.
Support your own is the last thing to even say when you want to make it in the industry. Because if you are doing it right, people will automatically support you.
Yeah. The moment is good. They will support you.
They have no other means than to support you. So just using the word support your own should be the last thing to say. And Stonebwoy is a clear example. He's working so hard to get it, and it's going well for him. So what again? If you want the same thing, follow the path. It is there, and it's so clear. You can also do it. And Stonebwoy, I mean, what can we say again? After connecting with the DefJams, let's see the progress. I mean, it's so obvious. So yeah, I think he has worked hard enough, and he deserves it. And doing it in America is one of the requirements for the Grammys. Okay. So I'm not so surprised when you have to market your songs in America. It has to be in the system for them to consider you. Yeah. So he is doing it that way. I think that's the right thing to do. If it is part of his agenda to win Grammys, why not?
Agenda is on course.
Yes. So he's doing it right, and I think we should support him. And others who wants to get something like that should follow it. I mean, it's clear. Get a record label, or if you have enough money, then establish yourself enough to do it the way it is done. I mean, it's business. Don't just come out and say support your own. That one day it will not help you. No. Do the right thing. Do the business. The other things will just come naturally. Yeah.
I see. Ro, come through. What are you also saying about what we've seen?
Then people will go to them. Organ show us the way. If we show you the way, can you pass on that way? And that is what Stonebwoy is exhibiting. He is clearly telling us that, Charlie, it is not just about you sitting at home and say they should go international, or we want them to go international, or we are going international. No. Your process wo a kwan wo ye wo nyama obeye nyama obefem ansan wo du ho. You don't just walk there majestically simply because enye by a friend saying equality by equity. What the idea won't know the yes, he only knows the kind of deal he has with DefJam Africa or Universal Music, which is why he's enjoying some of these benefits. Yeah, and me, I am happy to see some of these things because we are buying to also sell whatever we are trying to sell. Because yes, we can do we can't also hit their market. We can, but it will only take somebody in that particular market to tell you which corners you must hit in order not for you to just stress yourself out. Because I believe if you know that particular market, then you know what they want and how you can serve them.
Exactly.
But if when you be over so say market where the Chrome had the market day Tuesday, now Kuku can tend to see your Wednesday and not Thursday. Oh, about Thursday. But when you go Tuesday, then you know say you're that is it. So it is beautiful. I would say congratulations to Stonebwoy for the Grammy conversation in the
Oh,
you see, let's not because it is not just a walk in the park. And it's
a process. It been our start. One first step now we're taking.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because Obi, we will say, oh, DefJam my album listening. A man or American. The album has not been released in America.
Oh.
Technically, it has not been released.
The label is based in America.
Exactly.
Now he signed onto the label. We have done a release listening for him. It means we are going to release it in America.
In America.
That is no doubt.
That is the first process. And now we know the kind of processes are. Even some of the conform the likes of Burna Boy and we know the kind of processes of fame even after their first attempt.
No, but they are going to pass through all.
We might be saying onje.
You don't want us to start jubilating.
No. Now a fire call heart attack. Now say a fire Burna Boy call. Did you see that the crying party Nigerians were doing when Burna Boy missed? They were doing crying party. So let's just limit our expectations. Besides, the artist himself also has his own vision and whatever he wants to achieve. If this is one of them, then definitely at a point it will meet with what we are also expecting for him. And that will be beautiful. But until then, this is just probably one of the few first steps. Let's limit our expectations. Let's just allow him to grow and let's celebrate every step on the way. Whatever he achieves. Now he's having a listening party in America. Let's celebrate it with congratulating. That's beautiful. The next step, we also congratulate and celebrate with him until maybe that final step when he left out a plaque or maybe he achieved something way bigger. Then we can say, oh, this is what we were all expecting Stonebwoy to achieve and he has achieved. Until then,
I see. Chamo.
Yeah.
Oh, you have spoken already. Okay. So what it means is that this is a first step into the agenda. It will not happen just at once. It will happen one step after the other. So all the things you are expecting them to do, I'm sure after this, then they move on to the next step. After this, they move on to the next step. So yes, let's see how it works out. As a matter of fact, yeah, on our way to Grammy, we are still on our way. We will surely get there one day. Though it tarries, we are still going to get there. Recently, Camido's manager, George Mensah Britain, started a conversation for us in the industry. Richie, I don't know if the tweet or the posts are far from you. If they are not very far from you and you can get them, okay, thank you so much. That was quick. Now, there's what George Britain started saying. Has TikTok lost its relevance in digital music marketing today? Or are the dynamics of music promotion in Ghana changing? About 2 years ago, the platform was hailed as a new music marketing phenomenon. Due to that, most musicians collaborated with TikTok influencers to engineer a trend that would turn a song into a global hit and also make an independent artist a star overnight. We would also agree that artists have soared to the top of the charts because of trends on TikTok, confusing the music industry's business model. And it continues that, or is that all? I'm sure he continued. Yeah, he continued where he said, but is that the case now? Or is TikTok losing its place in music promotion in Ghana? The Ghana music industry is yet to record any massive hit songs in the past few months. With the ever-growing popularity on TikTok, many artists have sorted to the platform to aid them generate a hit song. However, none has been successful in the Ghana music space. Is TikTok still relevant in the music promotion? So, just a flashback.
Is the date there? Can I?
When he posted it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think last week. Roland can confirm that for you.
Okay.
It was just last week. It's not.
So it was after 26th January.
Yes, I think it will be after.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it will be after. It will be after.
Okay.
So whilst we were discussing this last week, I think last week those who watched us, you might have come across this discussion here on Sammy Flex TV as well as I think on CTV or so, not too sure. But here I'm so sure about it. But today I was just doing some 1 or 2 searches here and there, and I came across a song from one of these Kumasi boys called Ohima. And can you sing that song? Can't we argue that that song was made popular by TikTok? Especially with the dance move. Richie, show them some of the dance moves. Show them some of the dance moves. Aha. So this is this is portfolio with them, and in the studio they were doing the dance. Aha. Yes, I mean exactly. So this is what we this is this is Nanama.
But this happened on Nanama's YouTube channel, Max Brown's Kitchen.
Yes, this they started doing like we're saying. So this song has been around, I think, for the past 6 months that George Britain made reference to. I'm sure this also falls within the same level. And this particular dance move on TikTok, Allah, yo, funny form, a cyber or TikTok.
Yeah.
So I'm here asking that. Can this debunk George Britain's claim or assertions that TikTok has not made any hit song in the past months? Because this song is big.
Oh, sure, but I also don't want to give credence to the fact that TikTok made it big.
Yes.
Why do you want to deny
TikTok
that?
is one of the platforms that.
Please check the views for me. Check the views for me.
And people there too,
what's the name of that? I always forget his name.
Asaka Boys.
No, it's not Asaka Boys.
It's Asaka Boys. Skyface is part of the Asaka team.
Yes, but
that's how they do it. But
Skyface featuring O'Kenneth, Reggie.
Then the Asaka Boys name will come.
Yes.
But you cannot say it's for Asaka Boys.
Yeah, why distinguishing?
Because the way they supply the information online, if you say the song is Asaka Boys song, you are wrong.
Yes, because even this one is on O'Kenneth YouTube page.
So yes, but that is not a big deal. Yes, because the Asaka Boys are still on the song. Just that you cannot say it is for them. Yes, good.
Okay, so my point is that TikTok is a platform that has people who also enjoy music.
Okay.
So when they see that your music is good, obviously they will also put it on that platform. So TikTok making songs hit as we knew it. It's not the same today because the people who we thought were the influencers are not. I don't know if you have seen it coming from somebody like Asantua. Did you see it from Asantua?
They have done it.
Yes, she has done
and then all the influencers on
most of them.
Okay.
So this dance move that they have done it.
Yes, but my point is, were they paid to do it? Like the way that's where George Britain is coming from.
Okay.
You see, during the time that we said that they were so influential, they paid them to do something with
People
the song.
were paying them to do it.
To do something with the song. So when it gets to the point that we will all say that this song is a hit, then we can attribute it to them, or we can say that they made it a hit because they started making videos with it before we saw it. But when in the reverse or in the other way, some people were doing it, they saw that it is good and they also did it on TikTok. How do we then say that they did it? And I have a good example. That's why I wanted to know the date. The same thing happened to this Ampon song, Star Baby. Star Baby is all over the place. It's on TikTok wherever you go. But the thing didn't start on TikTok.
Okay.
In fact, some people at the time that I'm behind the scenes, so I know some of the comment that comes. When he did the thing, at the time that he did it, we didn't even have a TikTok account for him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
When the song came.
When the song came, but we had YouTube and then the Facebook. When we posted the thing on Facebook, people were commenting, "Please go and do this song. Please go and do this song." It was under that thing. So the song was a hit before the TikTok people saw and started making videos with it.
Okay.
Nobody paid the TikTok stars to work with
go
it.
and
They
do it.
saw that this thing is good. Everybody is doing it, so they also jumped to it. So when you just say that they made it a hit, then I'll have that difficulty. That at what point can we say that? Can we say any time that they jump on any song, it means that they have made it a hit? No. No. So I will still agree with George Britain because I'm not hearing people saying that I'm going to pay TikTok people to do promo for me. That conversation is going down.
Yes, that one is true.
Yes, and that's where he is coming from. It's because the conversation of let's get the TikTok people to do our song, let's get TikTok people to promote us is going down. That's why George Britain is saying that.
So do you also agree that the influence of TikTok has gone down? Like, do you also?
That one there is debatable at this point because TikTok is still in the game. TikTok is still big.
Oh, for TikTok it is still big again, but as in our Ghanaian music setting, as in their influence over the years, over the months in promoting a song.
Are you talking about the TikTokers
or the
TikTokers?
The TikTokers, their influence is going down, and the fact is, people are not paying them as they used to. Like people are not giving them money to do promotion for them, and the reason will be that is because it's going down. But the TikTok platform is not going down; it's still big. So whatever you do there, you get a lot of people to watch it or see it and also take an action. So the TikTok platform is still big, but the influencers there are going down because it's obvious if we call them now and ask them, are people still calling you as they used to for you to do something for them? I think they will say no. And we can then base on that and say that, okay, then their influence is going down. The TikTokers, the big people, the movers, what was the
directors?
The board of directors. Yes, their influence at this time, I think we can all agree that influence is down a bit. But the TikTok platform is not down; it's still growing, and a lot of people are even now getting on the platform. and for that matter, TikTok platform is big enough to promote yourself or promote your music.
Okay,
but the influencers, yes,
they are losing,
and they are losing it for so many reasons, including even their creativity level. It's like they have done the same thing over and over. So why should I now pay you to even do anything at all? I mean, when the song is a hit, or when we know that this song is banging, people will obviously use it anyway. So what is the angle that you are bringing in that I'm supposed to pay you to do it for me? So I think they should work with people. They should also up their game. And they will still have that influence for sure, because the platform is in to stay. Yes, they have issues there, but the platform is still big enough for them to get influence if they are creative enough to do their things right.
I see. Derek, come through. What do you also think about what me? I want my focus to be on this particular song, Skyface, because personally, I got influenced to follow the song from them videos I saw from the TikTok app.
Okay.
Though it did not come from the known board of directors. Personally, one person that I can mention with all honesty that her video caught me was Nana McBrown.
Yes, and that video,
I could watch that video, and she did not do one. Oh.
Yes.
She did multiple.
When she went on high sense.
Multiple.
And that video was on Mark Brown's kitchen. So after Mark Brown's kitchen, we put it on TikTok. Now, who should we
credit?
That's where the issue will come in.
Well, Derek, let me also hear from you about the TikTokers' influence in promoting a song, because according to Judge Britain, for the past 6 months, no song has come from that particular app. But I want to believe this song came from there.
Okay. Let me also. I discovered this song on Boomplay, because it was topping the Boomplay chart. Anytime I go there, it's there. So that's how I discovered it.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, Derek, continue.
I think I do agree with Judge Britain. Because music have come of age. We look at the business aspect of it. Answer now, because you cannot be doing music without cashing out. And let me name the kind of or the type of artist you are. You heard the TikTokers and the way our use or more influence and my and your hit. You can't say mom and you're popular and your hit mom. It made the music popular for everybody to sing along, or better still follow the vibe. But to make it a hit, it's up to the artists and the management to put in more effort and works. Answer and you're not hit. Because you can go there, you see so many TikTokers doing some videos with some songs. The moment you hear the song now, it leads you to go and search for the song. Maybe now you come back. So for them, I think their influence, it's not up to the level they started way back, especially when TikTok was TikTok. One thing when you say no, when TikTok was TikTok,
I'm sure he wants to mean when their influence was
exactly
at the peak.
Exactly. Because now the amount of influence from the brain say gone are the days when people did not know the app TikTok very well. But as it stands now, so many people call it TikTok.
Yeah.
You can go to TikTok, somebody you see as an influencer, you go there, somebody who is not an influencer has numbers.
Yeah.
And we are playing the numbers game over there. Your followers and then your watch hours, your views.
So it means some ordinary people have some
ordinary people have crazy numbers. So when you are promoting your song and you want them, you think they are the best choice. And then you go and look at their numbers.
Currency what numbers?
Just imagine. And then you see the influencers, their numbers, and you go and see ordinary person here. You don't have anything on your influencer here. You look at the numbers, you see, say no, you don't have to spend money here. By strategically, you need to position yourself very well when you want to promote your song. And to me, I think I really agree with Judge Britain. The system has changed. TikTokers, and make come and you're popular, but they don't make it a hit.
And so much money go and I'm with the be more amazing. And social media for one of directors.
Omo juma no engu ye. Ena menyi ni say.
Why you say na wa get to the obi an fasika nko bi no.
Oh yeah. And there is and to crown mema written ayewe.
No. But I mean obi
they are channeling it to
other angles.
Okay.
Until we hear your friends oba himaya. But I mean naturally who will is him na say utimi choreography kakra ka ho na say e farmer chia. I think say na say nyom ne ye kakra.
You are good to go.
You are good to go. What I say because ohe buga say ya na shede nyom bia. Kistanes buga. But the rhythm ne asana omre tachiri no. What I say? Asana omre tachiri.
Oba buga de na nyom.
And the my nyom na obrasa me like nyom no de ya ne wom. Brasa me buga nyom no de ya ne wom.
No buga de.
That don't contain anything bia. Eye too hilarious bia. What say be chopre pesa. But due to the song, even you cough crap with the songs now, and like that choreography, it pushes songs.
Well, it does.
It's a good song.
Yeah, and no next say as a car boys, and a friend is saying, man.
Yeah.
But some of the choreography and the woman, not a year. It was very good.
And
already the flare now on the flare on the end. The moment I got TikTok, I be being country was a quibby.
Yeah, me and my yards and baby are really recording.
Being country was a quibby
now.
And to us, I mean, I think it's another angle. Artists need to just have to learn. Whenever you are coming out with a song, find these creative people. We have the Dance God Lloyd, we have incredible Ziggies. Contact them. Build a choreography for the song. Okay. The moment I would be told, say in your far, but I'm gonna tell you, you get whatever you want. You get the results you are looking for.
So Britain is saying that you see me could your mama.
Would I
say much your mom ninti ambayinti ne befa na say as I say me aminum no eyenyum because like Chemo is arguing. The Ohima song or the Bahima song is a good as a song that you are likely to fall in love easily.
Exactly.
And tell me you can one. So George asked him say ne my born you be like oh tobe me come on mama ko tobe na I hate it.
That's me what they call someone in popular now. But not a hit.
Popular hit.
See, a bit me popular. But and no one said that hit. There are so many songs that it's very popular, but a question.
No money.
What has here?
Wait, what's the difference between popular and a hit song?
Popular no say obi en kwatibi enti emu biati. But hit song no utie hit song right me say obi etie die. But wow be kwa kotie utie be say tie ba kwatie mienu atie miensa. Utie say the message na wom ne the content no e foul. E hold automatically no wa be twekra de aka playlist ho. That is a hit song.
But the popular
song. But popular ne dey oh yenye dede. Yenye no bia tese ya yenyo.
Can be a hit song.
Oh yeah, it can. Enye nyina.
So how will it be popular? Because one person will be playing it all over the place, or everybody will be playing all over the place.
Everybody will be playing around. Obi aba play. But ye player, obi o tie no tie o tese no. This is a song. Automatically, in the moment you declare said this is a song, no, all corner they call when you hit.
Yes, I hate it.
Okay.
All corner they call.
But the popular ones, by the one of course, I know.
Oh, it's a you Otifa wasumwa, otimizu, and you made a basu, because abaso.
So that person, so you will hear, but you won't get involved.
You get involved.
But and honestly, it means not many people will play it. It means not many people will play it too.
It means not everybody will play it.
But your mama doing
not everybody will play it. But the truth of the matter is, say you share who could trace camera TikTok for so munya jumana. This time no, send your music higher no. It has come of age and I make earlier on. They say oh ye promotion strategically who baby I do seek question. So the beko yanum ho na say fine because this time yanum do muja ko form. And man no to judge meeting say so no we once yanum ja ko form. Yeah, and Tibrasame, I think say digitally this time space not very big. Into a bad promotion, we have so many strategies, we have so many angles, so many channels. I bet me a channel. I would be shema ubenya the opesonia. Name mo target ne yanum dia. What best amount? But make sure you get the results you are looking for.
Okay, Ro, take over from there, and we come back to do our last story, so we can run away.
Popularity, no, Derek can, but yeah, almost like a trend. There are some songs that can trend. People can promote them, boost them online. It can trend all over in your face. But say after you seeing it or you hearing it, you will go back again to go and download it or even keep it. Echo and the bachelor say no, just for trends and as I hate it. And you might hate no, and a month for what's because there are some songs even 10 years ago. I hate it, and today people still have them. But there are some songs that became a trend, were very popular. But then, if you ask people today, cry, they don't have it.
So. Oh, wow. I mean, if we do it will stretch. So
right now, my own is that the TikTok app has not lost any relevance. In fact, you see, I put the group more. You see, the APT amount for they mistook trend for hit. And you see,
but what is trending? What is trending? No. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Can't about him and yeah, trend and yeah, hit.
No. Let's not. You see, when the American trend they were only concentrating on a particular sport. Say many trend they were ha and no patches my hate thereby neglecting other avenues. Chemo say if I know ote nyom nenka on Boomplay, yeah. And if I know ote nyom nenka on TikTok. That is how you do music promotion. You don't just target one side. Wait now, Bompire say over trendy or TikTok. Now say trendy or TikTok. Radio play, TV play, playlisting on other distributing platforms. Wait, joining in I know catch them say on my hate. No, catch them say TikTok now. You see, some people in CC are modern day music distribution or marketing. You don't only put it on TikTok. You put it on other avenues as well. So Odo nyom na kwato TikTok na air trendy wa TikTok no. Aya manfo bebre de unim se we enyum we has become popular. E mani nya wa den say TikTok enkwanti e no bia tenyum no. Because what dey to no. One fan to TikTok enkwan. Omo ka so nyum TikTok e blow omo nyum aye hit no. I want to ask them say TikTok enkwan e no mo de to ya na. Because there are some people who are sleeping on YouTube 24/7.
But it is not TikTok one of the two. But when they look at the influence of the song, they TikTok, see the influence on TikTok more than any other place.
So it is just
sorry, now if I say, you releasing within within 1 day or 24 hours, or call YouTube 24 million views. Or make I say TikTok. But the TikTok they see it. We call okay, and you the crown and any impact on YouTube like that, but because TikTok are probably about maybe 2,000 videos, 5,000, because then the impact is from the into other platforms. So them say it started from here.
So TikTok as well as other platforms and they contribute to my hit song. Say ubezi onyama nyina wa TikTok, you might not get the necessary results. That is what we are saying.
But the argument here is the influence of TikTok, is it up or down?
It is up.
Okay.
TikTok in music promotion is up.
And again, the influencers.
The influencers, most of them have lost their relevance. Because first, now it was just few people who had numbers on TikTok. It was just few people. One factor is that now so many people have huge numbers.
Okay.
And the second point is creativity. When him say most of the people that became TikTok influencers were not dancers or choreographers. But now dancers no so di omo gym no. Sisi omo abeje the non-TikTok influencers no market.
Okay.
So now when unlike first and can patronize Asantwa is not a choreographer.
Okay.
So cannot invent any dance to whatever project that you are doing. The only thing is that they are more or less like actors. They can only act on the product that you are giving them. But when you contact these known choreographers and dancers, they don't only give you a dance routine to the song they are promoting, but because they also have numbers on this same platform, you will tend to patronize them more, because it is that dance routine, no, and amount for bed jump on.
Okay.
So you see most of the known TikTok influencers, board of directors, lose relevance, or they are more or less losing their market to some of these dancers. That is why the likes of Dance God Lord Money Way.
But do they even at a point they were going to them to teach them how to dance?
Exactly. It is a medicinal brass and
so you see Afronita, she'll be teaching this one.
It is a medicinal brass and toa. No, besides,
don't be deceived. As Antoine dancing the same thing is as Antoine dancing that thing is not the same as Afronita doing.
But the
because they know Afronita as a dancer, professional dancer.
But you see,
so they would appreciate as Antoine dancing that more.
The dynamics have also changed or in the promotion of this platform. So now what it means, it is not only sometimes it is about whoever is dancing. But we see you might not, or one post cannot get you the result. It's about multiple posts. So what these people do is that the more I know a Nigerian artist, he was upcoming. The moment he released the song, the first post was, I want to get 1,000 videos of this song on TikTok. And that 1,000 videos, he was not asking his fans or any influencer. He was doing that 1,000 video, and out of that 1,000 video, he tagged himself. Any video be a baby, I know a market, way a one, way a two. So then some video started. The moment he hit 500, that video started trending on TikTok. That particular song started. So it is sometimes dynamics near okay. We could Santoa, we post here about Kumien. But Afronita, because she's a dancer, anytime she will have any dance routine here on that platform, she is likely to use that song, which will increase the videos and the be influence amount for. And now people have also found ways now. Yeah, the Ghana numbers no TikTok no. It's Obia numbers.
Okay.
Obia numbers. I say me ankasa me artist me yere me hona me timi pen numbers nibia. I will not need your service. The only thing is for me to find a video that will trend, and now I say amount for be patronize it.
Then you are good.
They will jump on it.
Well, thank you guys so much. Let's move into the very last story so we can run away from here. Mark Okreku-Mantey is the Deputy Minister for our tourism, creative arts industry, and or better, the ministry rather. He's the minister in charge of tourism, arts, and tourism and the creative arts. And I want us to pay attention to some latest developments that has come out from his interview, his recent appearance on Joy FM, where he was quoted talking about this and that. First of all, he talked about our language, especially Akan language, saying that it is not really rhythmic, that people should really see Akan as the most influential language when it comes to our music. And again, he has been talking about the fact that when it comes to Afrobeat, when it comes to Afrobeat, it is something we worked hard for. But unfortunately, our brothers, our brethren and sisters from Nigeria, they are now eating from our sweat. These are stories that I'd want to read, and I pick quick opinions on what my people think about it. Then we can run away from here. So, Richie, give me story number one. So this one is about the Akan language. And this is what our Deputy Minister of Tourism and Creative Arts, Mark Okreku-Mantey, is saying. Now, he says, the Akan language lacks rhythmic and tonal elements in music production. The Akan language lacks rhythmic and tonal elements in music production. And says, the Deputy Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Mark Okreku-Mantey, has commented that the Akan language is lacking in rhythmic and tonal elements, making it the weakest language for music production in the country. Now, Mr. Okreku-Mantey acknowledged that despite this weakness, the Akan language has been heavily promoted, giving the impression that the Akan tribe is the only one capable of producing great music. Now, a quotation coming from him, he says, the Akan language is the weakest. That is my perspective. Somebody could differ. The Akan language is the weakest when it comes to music. Unfortunately, the Akan people have pushed so hard that it sounds as if they are the ones who could make the best music. It is not true, he said. Now, during an interview on Joy FM, the deputy minister highlighted the northern, Volta, and Gans regions as areas that have the potential to produce exceptional music that can overpower the Akan language in music production. Okraku Mante further explained that Akan musicians have recognized the potential of these languages and have been incorporating them into their music to catch on quickly in terms of music production. Meanwhile, in a recent interview with dancehall artist Jupiter on Ghana Web's Talkatainment show with Doreen Abanema Abaya, he said otherwise. According to the enemy's artist, he believed the Twi language was promoted more than other languages in Ghana and pleaded with gatekeepers to give opportunities to other artists from different regions. This is story number 1, coming from our Deputy Minister, Okraku Mante, who thinks that when it comes to Akan language, it is not really rhythmic like that, and that people should not make it influential in our music side of things. Now to story number 2, then we put them together, I pick opinions, and we run away. Richie, you can bold in it, so I read from your screen from the studio. It says, Afrobeats, Nigeria is reaping where it hasn't sown. Afrobeat, Nigeria is reaping where it hasn't sown. And he made some salient point that I agree with him though. Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Okraku Mante, has said Nigeria is reaping from the hard work of Ghana and other African nations because of the Afrobeats name. Listen to it. Because of the Afrobeats name given to all music coming out of sub-Saharan Africa. The famed music executive and politician said this on Accra-based Joy FM morning show, Tuesday, March 7th, 2023. Mr. Okraku Mante cited an instance in Dubai where a shop attendant mistook Ghanaian high lifestyle Bisakade for a Nigerian. The man was a Moroccan and he thought the music was from Nigeria, he said. And I've experienced, another quotation, and I've experienced a lot of these things where Ghanaian hard work is going to Nigeria, he added, explaining that it is the case because Nigeria makes so much noise such that there is a perception that every music you hear from Africa is from Nigeria. Mr. Okraku Mante opined that Ghana made a mistake accepting that we are also performing under the Afrobeats genre. Furthermore, he asserted that the very name Afrobeats in plural form readily reminds the world of Nigerian Fela Kuti's Afrobeat legacy. The word Afrobeat itself, as in the Afrobeat itself, was coined by Fela Kuti years ago without an S. So the moment you hear Afrobeat, the owner of that word is Fela. Then over time, the West said Africa has too many rhythms. So why don't you call all of them African rhythms? He stated. In Mr. Okraku Mante's opinion, Nigerians were quick to adopt the Afrobeat name for their music, to cunningly distinguish their music from Ghana's and position themselves competitively. Because, and this is a quotation, because we Ghanaians were known for high life and we were bullying them Nigerians with our high life, quickly they opted for the Afrobeat, he said. Unfortunately, my Ghanaian brothers and sisters went to join them, he stressed. They don't know that all their hard work is actually going to Nigeria because of the perception of Afrobeat and Nigeria. Because of the perception about Afrobeat and Nigeria, he buttressed his point with another anecdote. And he said, I heard Kamido's song in Tanzania, Arusha, and people around thought it was from Nigeria, he narrated. And that is why Nigeria is getting the buzz they are getting. Everybody is thinking that almost all the music you hear from Africa now are from Nigeria. And if this is a lie, I don't know what will be the truth. No cap. Where is the lie? Where is the lie in this story? Kumante, you should have said this long time ago. Spot on. Derek, why is our deputy minister silent on this all this while? Or why has he been silent on this Afrobeat agenda?
And then the language thing, don't forget.
Okay. You like that? Okay.
I'm so on one day, I say, oh, make us and say, a Juma edition and San on yet. Inti a Kuban san now do who be bra.
A Jumano on yes, saying, a Juma Ben at the man on yet.
As a deputy minister for creative arts and culture, and on said, yet.
Then on ye no person on ye. No, only my Juma edition is a
Numa. You can see no ye, a bit no Kasaka.
Juma, then one my
brother, ye cassette. So many topic I brother, me ye cassette ye dear Juma so sa, but Juma me who's a old Juma, as ye both near you were Juma not at all. And only a chose a wood Juma. By the old Yanni on your Juma. Was saying in our Hanon, the BIA can we try to compare presidents, past and present presidents of Mabako? Ye body see a binuma ye numa. A binum so a may Juma. Although ye be bema be do a meaning, but ye should be a Juma a buro be the so. Into no, in order for him to stay in his corner, no, you can so then another to Samoni mana mokekanu. Na mo krama bi twa mo ho meka chen se dwuma ide ma na onye into a stay Cuba. I think say now when who say system no ma nti let him brush out. I think say with the Afrobeats ne there say your deputy minister cry timi abeka there na fight no e see twa so. If you lost everything and we cemented that thing that very day our Grammy Award see you eba Ghana. And you cemented that thing when him.
How?
When they go there, they went there to communicate about Afrobeat. Meanwhile, we got the opportunity. Man, now call African country be about Ghana. He came to Ghana. We had the opportunity to meet him. Instead of us to communicate to him our journey, the high life we have, we went there to communicate or have a conversation about Afrobeat. That is the very day we cemented it. Say you lose fight, you know. Because for once, have you made not say you know? For once, he thought say it's a Nigerian genre, but now I will say industry people negotiate and say we have the originator, the origin of Afrobeat. This is where it is coming from. Now Omar Tanasia Dimon say okay, so out of the Afrobeat, we have a root. If you buy it's me be jina here be Afrobeat. Then we give them that benefit of the doubt to go and think. But we went there and still Afrobeat conversation. And now you lose you. Did they not make another sister channel say Grammy consider na say Oma Afrobeat a category. All 10 nominations are Nigerians.
And they
all 10 nominations are Nigerians. We will not get a single Ghanaian.
There's a high possibility for that.
Yes. Enti ntokwa yejai makokre kumante wanu hwam ne waka no ni nyina yesa na tie this time ko western weather that is how they consider African music Afrobeat as Nigerian music san obi eka I'm not be surprised to see who Bisake the office Bisake is a Nigerian and even to artistic pride they have started branding themselves like Nigerians because they think say that is what is selling uko wide market now that is what is selling so now no ya bre ana mo abegire chi no mudi ya bra mom say fala e na okan ya bra mom na aye simple so ma because talent in Ghana they come to Ghana they come and learn 1 2 3 they just add up and at the end of the day no omko so they make mega hits out of it intini ya bre we started everything but yentimi maintaining the culture of it into bia bema so we there now the culture it becomes part of you into bia the inside bebuma he thinks twice say this is somebody's culture na mefako but if you are not able to cement it as a culture obiaba no afabiko it's not easy so because santimem join their culture period number ko ye name bia sakeke because you know say it their culture and they respect and maintain their culture but that culture that hip life high life culture we were not able to maintain it very well into biaba no abubunko obiaba no abubunko I can't mention names, but I'll not be surprised if a Gambian, a Kenyan, Betinia Bakoso, if in the music crowd me a crown, me Kogana Kusunya, I'll never be surprised. Because Fela Kutiba and he came to learn music. No, they when you're the first share, I know they come. It's about me, send to Quanady, you lose, and I am a Niger pass, deputy minister, sweating your cement, so you lose the fight of Afrobeats. Say if we are doing another genre, you may need come. Na se general beautiful flow ne ba kope na se betimi akrakra na se high life no ye hip life now so na ye ni be ko ho a ye hwe ne enko. Let me tackle on o se akan no enye dasibre no manager na dasibre manager no no kasa sa we didi ho awie no be kasa che o ma convey
say be afa no ho
o da bi
no I mean I don't have a problem people changing their thoughts midway.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, but if he's centered or center in Ghana,
yes,
or center in Ghana, the argument when you're wrong. So center based on the argument. If you want to center Ghana here, when your argument is wrong, because Ghana has almost 90% of the songs in the account.
And I'll say yes. It is because we have been able to push that into the minds of the people. But if you are talking about music lovers, am I the music lovers? But if you are talking about rhythmic languages, I'll say I can't get part of it. I'll say Ewe, Gan, and other languages.
And what prevented them or what prevents them from
pushing it? That's the language.
Maybe that is the question we can
consciously push the
account language.
And more,
that is the language we listen. That is the language we understand. That is the language we are living with. Into where they are, the dominance is very high. Into where did you want? I'm wondering, so where did you want a friend or baby? Tell me now, did you make sure produce some?
At that time, not you or not Gary Jupiter, no or
there be Jupiter for an interview. No, Mr. Ghana.
Jupiter for anything.
What I said that time, no, did you no name say your friend is saying I can't be very cheap. No, when you swear the acquire and we this debate, we can't fault anybody here because one, that is the language I can. And I know they communicate within ourselves.
So you disagree?
It's agreed.
So you disagree?
I disagree with him. Okay. But I agree, say, this is the system. The language na yet to know. And one day use their born. It's not make us so based in argument in Ghana they are. But so kind of trouble that they are. I think I know the Obia betcha say that is not the language of our day. But in Ghana, oh, I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, continue now. Honorable. Yeah.
I say that kind of language is what?
It's not rhythmically powerful in terms of tones and all, but the rest of the languages like Akan, like Gan, Ewe,
and
he said they are.
With what parameters now? Or
what is rhythmic and what is not rhythmic?
Yes, with what parameters? Is the song on the substance now? What percentage does even the language play in the whole song creation? So if the language is just about 20 to 30%, then even that one surface argument is flawed. Even that one self. Say ye read them no any beats, any melodies, ni free. Ni ye use language nem kwa. Say ye intimi use language nem kwa, then the argument is flawed. And then he wants to say oh, sadly we creating more your friend saying phone we creating more sound than this. That is the argument I think you can make because even without language or words, songs can still be made. Songs can be made, but when we want to use words, would it be the same as creating your friend say rhythms and melodies? No. And which one would you choose? Everybody would choose the rhythms and melodies because that is what yes. That is what will please their ears more. And I'm not just saying but in terms of rhythms and melodies, those ones will be preferred more than even a raw statement. I will be here. So even with that argument is flawed. And which one? Which language? South Africa, no disrespect to them. You understand? Which language better than they see? Obia, like you see, the moment you don't understand any other language, it becomes alien and sounds some way in your ears. And you understand?
Man is talking about rhythmic, tonal rhythmic.
That rhythmic sound. Tonal rhythmic no come. It is being put on a melody, and it is subjective to just one's ear. They hear me then in your day. They hear me then and your day. And you assume there's no assume. If you are your body boom, 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 and I hear day. Obi what watching the time.
So, can he, if like I was there, I would have asked, okay, so who consciously pushed Premier Gao to Ghana?
Exactly. Because as far as I know, that language is not Ga, it's not Ewe, it's not Frafra, it's not any other language apart from Aka. But still, people were singing it.
What do you think about the Afrobeat thing?
No, the Afrobeat thing there. we have cooked for the Nigerians to chop.
Yeah.
Then we are not serious. If that is it, then we are not serious.
How?
It is
because the person used cunning ways. Didn't you see that? Didn't you see what is that? It was said that story. Yeah, cunningly.
And even if we accept that word, still.
If you put the story, let me show them how it was used. Cunningly. The person cunningly.
Yes.
So are we also trying
to understand the word cunning?
Wait, are we also trying to downplay the effort? In what, even if let's just agree
the language thing and the Afrobeat
let's just accept it like it is, assuming we are just accepting it like this. Are we saying we want to downplay the effort in the Nigerians' effort in them also getting a feat in this music business thing? We are still in this country where their artists come, fly our people, book them, carry them, pay them well, treat them well, for them to learn. The Gabon government, in an attempt to sell Gabonese music to the world, is gathering artists from various countries so that their artists will collaborate with them, and you think that effort is cheap.
No.
And we want to say we cook then you come and tell him they use cunning ways.
To take your money.
Then you are not serious.
It's in the other story. Oh, I see.
Then you are not serious. Cunning ways say the person has planned and is executing his plan and it has become successful. You are saying which cunning ways? If you, so can't you also they be able to say
if you read, let me be sure which of the paragraphs.
It said in Mr. Okrekuman's
it's Mr. Okrekuman's opinion. Nigerians were quick to adopt the Afrobeat name for their music to cunningly distinguish.
And that is even the hallmark of that is even the hallmark of a very serious person.
Doing serious music.
Oh, someone doing 419 makes him serious.
That's how we see. No, wait. Now, we are presented.
Wow, someone uses a way to beat together.
So listen. We
wrapping up for me.
Let me wrap up. We started High Life and they came to adopt. Okay, we did Hip Life, they came to adopt. But then they were not playing it the same as we were playing, and we presented these different sounds to the world. They wanted us to come with a common sound, or if not, identify what you are doing. And they've given theirs a name. It's just like us naming Hip Life. And so if the hip hoppers or Americans also comes to say, you guys, you have cunningly
call yours
hip life, so you can chop from our sweat. Are we going to be happy? Or does that mean that we did not put in any effort? We were just there. The moment they came, we adopted the same thing, copy and paste, and we just cunningly changed the name and we are chopping. If we wouldn't like that, then we can't call Nigerians and say that they are chopping. They are not chopping from our sweat. They are chopping from their own effort.
Okay. Chamo, wrap up for me. Let's see what we can do.
The first part of it, like the language thing that our honorable minister said, I mean, it's sad if a person like him with his level of influence in our industry will say something like that. I mean, there are so many questions that if you put it to him, he can't answer. And one of them is the Amulangai songs and other songs. Like, we have some unknown languages in our system. There are certain songs coming from outside to just take over. And then he's talking about somebody pushing the account. And who did it? Was he part of the meeting of people who were pushing the account language to dominate? I mean, I feel that he was just patronizing those who are crying that we are not helping them or we are not pushing them. Instead of
well, I hear Joy FM will be going to the Volta region to host one of their shows this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
so maybe it was a way to patronize
them. Yes, I think it was a way just to patronize them and then
let them welcome them.
Yes, and then do whatever they want to do in the quest for them, or in a way to claim that they are helping to push them. But even that's not bad. Just that the way he said it and how he's doing the argument, it makes it some way. Like, why should you do that? I mean, there are languages all over the place people are using to make hit songs, different kind of languages, and you are saying that the accounts push theirs. Okay, so the Jamaicans also push theirs, but somebody should help West push theirs, or Ghans push theirs. Like, what are you saying? Because in every country that you go to, or in every setting that you have, some language will dominate. And I can bet you, most of the songs will come from the dominated
languages, yeah.
That's where it will come from. So where from this argument? I mean, I don't like it.
Argument not so
coming from him. It will breed
more
that
endemic than
any other language. I mean, come on. If you do something like that, you are just also putting in more petrol to the tribalistic thing that some people want to push up. But so I think somebody like him should not even go there. You are just pushing those who wants to go that direction. You are just fueling them, like you are pushing them to say it can. No, it can't be. So he should come again with the and then the opposite of it is what he did with the with the Afrobeat. The same thing. Now you are blaming the account people for consciously pushing their language. But when it came to the Nigerians, you are not blaming them for consciously pushing their thing. But for them, they cunningly come on, honorable, come again. Come again. It's about hard work. It's about knowing how to do business. It's about being ready for what is at stake. And I think Nigerians, they have it all. They are ready to do business. They are serious about it. They know the market side of things, like all the factors that you want to consider. You can see that the Nigerians are on top of their game. They are ready and they are doing it. It's not like they are just saying it. They are doing it. And then he said that even when Kamido he went to Tanzania.
Yeah, Tanzania. Someone listened to Kamido's song and felt it was their song.
Yes, and now your point is what? It's because Nigerians has cunningly told Kamido to sing like a Nigerian. That's not how it works. I mean, we have discussed it that somebody like Kamido at a point sounding like a Nigerian. So if you want to belong, if you want to get to a system so that you can sell to them, Kamido is doing well in Nigeria. So if that's the case, why won't they attribute it to Nigeria, or why won't they identify it as a Nigerian song? It's because that's how you are doing it.
Yeah.
So if you are doing like the way they do it, it's for them. In fact, a lot of people will see in that direction. The same thing happened with Jackie and even others. And it's not because Nigerians they have a way of making it happen. It's because our people wants to belong. They want to be part of the winning team. Nigerians are winning, and this is the marketing strategy. So if you can also use the way they do things to make it, why not? You use it. And definitely people will point to them like they are the ones doing it. The same way if somebody is doing hip-hop and doing it so well like the Americans, nobody will identify that person as a Ghanaian or African. They will first say that this guy is coming from America, for somebody to correct them and say, no, he's not coming from America. He's a African or Ghanaian or something. So there's no case for him. I mean, this one there, nobody is chopping from anybody. So,
well, if you are chopping from us, just stop it, because one day our eyes will be wide open and we will catch you. Okay. Thank you. Thanks to Intimdo the Solomon Chemo. Thanks to Derek Money everywhere. Thanks to Roland Amate, to Digital Rasta Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor director of the show. Thanks for loving our videos. Thanks for spending time with us. We really appreciate them. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do. If you've done that, we are so grateful. God bless you for always supporting us. Sammy Flex, I'll see you in our next video. We are out of here. Ta-ta.